There is a Thai saying that goes, 100 monks, 100 religions. It's a phrase that speaks to the diversity of thought, belief, and perspective that exists even among those pursuing the same higher truth. Each teacher, each source of knowledge offers a unique lens through which to view the world. But no single earthly teacher can claim to hold all the answers. The journey of personal development is not about adopting one rigid philosophy. It's about seeking truth with an open mind, sampling wisdom from many wells, and letting ideas compete to reveal the clearest representation of that truth. Too often, we fall into the trap of intellectual echo chambers. We find a teacher, a mentor, or a philosophy that resonates with us, and we plant ourselves firmly in that space. We stop questioning. But the most profound growth doesn't come from blind loyalty to one perspective. It comes from curiosity, the willingness to step outside our comfort zones and challenge even the ideas we hold most dear. Think about it. The world is vast, filled with countless voices, each shaped by unique experiences, cultures, and insights. Why limit yourself to one perspective when you can draw from the richness of many? Sample teachings from small YouTube creators who are exploring niche ideas. Read the works of philosophers whose names don't dominate the mainstream. Engage with people whose worldviews differ from your own. Each new perspective you encounter is like a piece of a mosaic, adding depth and complexity to your understanding of the world. Consider, for example, the wisdom found in ancient texts, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, the Quran, the Tao Te Ching. Each offers timeless truth filtered through the lens of a particular culture and moment in history. By sampling these diverse sources, you begin to see patterns and connections, threads of universal truth that transcend any one tradition. Likewise, contemporary thinkers, scientists, psychologists, spiritual teachers, and creators bring fresh insights that challenge and expand our understanding. The intersection of ancient wisdom and modern innovation is fertile ground for growth. But how do you navigate this sea of information? How do you discern what is valuable and what is noise? The answer lies in discernment. Seek wisdom, not just knowledge. Look for principles that resonate deeply, that align with your core values, and that withstand the test of time. Allow ideas to compete, not in a way that breeds conflict, but in a way that refines your understanding. Truth doesn't fear scrutiny. It emerges stronger when tested. One of the most empowering aspects of this approach is the freedom it offers. When you sample knowledge from many sources, you are not bound by the limitations of any single ideology. You are free to build a worldview that is uniquely yours, one that reflects your journey, your questions, and your discoveries. This doesn't mean you abandon structure or discipline. It means you embrace adaptability. You become a student of life, always learning, always evolving. Imagine a table laden with food from around the world. Each dish represents a different philosophy, a different teaching. To nourish yourself fully, you wouldn't eat just one dish no matter how good it tastes. You'd sample a bit of everything, discovering new flavors and combinations that enrich your palate. In the same way, sampling ideas from a variety of sources expands your intellectual and spiritual palette, giving you a fuller, more nuanced understanding of the world. The journey of seeking truth is not linear. It's a spiral, a dance, a constant process of refining and rediscovering. What resonates with you today may evolve tomorrow, and that's not a sign of inconsistency. It's a sign of growth. Be open to change. Be open to being wrong. Be open to the idea that the truth you seek may be found not in one voice, but in the harmony of many. Think of how ecosystems thrive. A forest, for example, is not sustained by one type of tree or one species of animal. It flourishes because of its diversity, a network of interconnected relationships that support and sustain life. In the same way, your intellectual and spiritual growth thrives when nourished by a diversity of ideas. By sampling knowledge broadly, you create an ecosystem of thought that is resilient, adaptable, and alive. So, where do you start? Start small. Watch a video from a creator you've never heard of. Read a book outside your usual genre. Have a conversation with someone whose beliefs differ from your own. Approach these experiences with humility and curiosity. Don't seek to win debates or prove others wrong. Seek to learn. Seek to understand. This openness doesn't mean you abandon your convictions. Instead, it means you allow your convictions to be tested and refined. A diamond's brilliance comes from its facets, each one shaped by the pressure and friction it has endured. In the same way, your understanding grows more brilliant when shaped by a diversity of perspectives. The process of sampling knowledge is not about losing yourself. It's about finding a deeper, truer version of yourself. The Thai saying 100 monks, 100 religions is not just an observation about human diversity. It is an invitation to step beyond the boundaries of your own experience and explore the vast landscape of human thought. It's a reminder that no single person, no single tradition, no single perspective has a monopoly on truth. Truth is vast. Truth is multifaceted. And truth is something we glimpse more fully when we view it through many lenses. As you navigate your journey of personal development, carry this truth with you. The more perspectives you explore, the more complete your understanding becomes. Sample freely, question deeply, and trust that in the competition of ideas, the best will rise to the surface, guiding you ever closer to the truth you seek. This is not a call to abandon skepticism. It is a call to wield it wisely. Healthy skepticism keeps you grounded while allowing you to remain open to new ideas. It prevents you from being swept away by the latest trend while encouraging you to engage critically and thoughtfully. By balancing curiosity with discernment, you become both an explorer and a gatekeeper of your own intellectual and spiritual growth. In today's world, where information is abundant but attention is scarce, the ability to sample knowledge effectively is more important than ever. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of voices vying for your attention. But remember, you are not required to listen to all of them. You are invited to sample, to taste, to test. The goal is not to accumulate knowledge for its own sake, but to find the wisdom that resonates with your soul. Ultimately, the journey of seeking truth is a deeply personal one. It is a journey that requires courage, humility, and a willingness to be transformed. It is a journey that asks you to let go of certainty and embrace the beauty of discovery. And it is a journey that reminds you again and again that the truth is not a destination but a path illuminated by the many lights of those who have traveled before you and those who travel alongside you. So sample widely, learn deeply, and trust that in the rich tapestry of human thought, you will find the threads that lead you to the truth you seek.